Have you ever wondered why the Mount of Olives is such a big deal in the Bible? It's not just a name you hear in Sunday school or a location mentioned in passing. This hill, rising just east of Jerusalem, is woven into the very fabric of biblical history and prophecy. Its slopes have witnessed some of the most profound moments in the story of faith. It's not just a pretty hill east of Jerusalem. This place is packed with stories, prophecies, and moments that changed history forever. For thousands of years, people have walked its paths, prayed beneath its ancient olive trees, and looked out over the city, searching for meaning and hope. Let me take you back 2,000 years. The Mount of Olives was where Jesus often went to teach and pray. It was a place of retreat, a quiet refuge from the bustling city, where he could connect with his Father and share wisdom with his closest friends. Imagine the calm of those olive trees, the view of the whole city, and the gentle breeze as Jesus spoke with his disciples. The Mount of Olives offered a breathtaking panorama of Jerusalem, a constant reminder of the city's importance and the people he came to save. In fact, some of his most important teachings happened right here. The Mount of Olives became a classroom under the open sky, where lessons about love, forgiveness, and the future were shared in the shade of ancient trees. Remember the Olivet Discourse? That's when Jesus talked about the end of the age, signs to look for, and how his followers should always be ready. He spoke of wars, earthquakes, and the coming of the Son of Man, words that have echoed through centuries, stirring both hope and awe. But there's more. The Mount of Olives is also the place where Jesus prayed in agony before his arrest. In the Garden of Gethsemane, beneath the moonlit branches, he wrestled with sorrow and fear, showing us the depth of his humanity and his willingness to face suffering for our sake. It's where he wept for Jerusalem, showing his deep love for all of us. His tears weren't just for a city, but for every person longing for peace, for every heart searching for hope. And it's where, after his resurrection, he ascended into heaven before the eyes of his amazed disciples. Imagine standing there, watching as your teacher and friend is lifted up into the clouds, leaving you with a promise that he would one day return. So many powerful moments, right? The Mount of Olives is like a stage where the most important scenes of the gospel unfolded, each one filled with meaning and purpose. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. The prophet Zechariah, hundreds of years before Jesus, wrote that one day, the Lord's feet would stand on the Mount of Olives, and it would split in two. This prophecy paints a dramatic picture of a future event that will shake the world and mark the beginning of a new era. Christians around the world see this as a promise about Jesus' return. Pilgrims travel from every continent to stand on this hill, to pray, and to look forward to the day when prophecy will become reality. Acts chapter 1 tells us that after Jesus ascended from the Mount of Olives, two angels said he would come back in the same way. This message wasn't just for the disciples, it's for all of us, a reminder to keep watching, waiting, and hoping. That means, according to the Bible, the Mount of Olives isn't just about the past. It's the exact spot where many believe Jesus will return. It's a place where history and destiny meet, where the story of salvation finds its dramatic conclusion. Think about that. The very place where he prayed, where he taught, where he ascended, will be the place of his return. The Mount of Olives is a living link between what was, what is, and what is yet to come. It's like the story comes full circle. The journey that began in a humble garden will one day end in glory on this very hill. For believers, the Mount of Olives isn't just a historical site. It's a symbol of hope, a reminder that Jesus keeps his promises, and that one day, everything will be made right. It's a place where faith is renewed and the future feels close enough to touch. So next time you read about the Mount of Olives, remember, it's not just a backdrop in the Bible, it's a living, breathing testament to God's faithfulness, a place where the past and the future meet in the present. It's a place where heaven touched earth and where, one day, Jesus will come again. The Mount of Olives stands as a beacon calling us to look up, to hope and to believe that the best is yet to come. And that, my friend, is why the Mount of Olives matters so much in our faith. It's a place of promise, of prayer, and of the ultimate return. Thanks for listening. If this inspired you, consider sharing it with someone who needs hope today. Let the story of the Mount of Olives remind you that every ending is really a new beginning.